the family and ministry team of James Robison have officially revealed new details surrounding the beloved evangelist's memorial service, church arrangements, and funeral plans following the heartbreaking news of his passing at the age of 82. As supporters around the world continue mourning the loss, many people are now preparing to gather together for what is expected to become one of the most emotional farewell ceremonies in recent ministry history. According to announcements released through Life Outreach International and additional reports shared by Christian media outlets, preparations are currently underway for a large public memorial honoring Rev James Robison's extraordinary life, ministry, and humanitarian legacy. For decades, Rev James Robison became one of the most recognizable voices in Christian broadcasting. Through crusades, television ministry, humanitarian outreach, and faith-centered messages, his influence reached millions of people around the world. His ministry organization, Life Outreach International, confirmed his passing earlier this week while describing him as a beloved spiritual leader whose work impacted countless families globally. Now, with official memorial service plans finally beginning to emerge, supporters are preparing emotionally for a farewell many say feels difficult to fully accept. According to reports, the primary memorial service honoring Rev James Robison is expected to take place at a large Texas church, closely connected to his ministry work and longtime relationships within Christian broadcasting. While some private burial details remain intentionally undisclosed out of respect for the family's wishes, organizers confirmed that public memorial elements are being carefully coordinated to allow supporters, ministry leaders, pastors, and longtime friends an opportunity to honor his memory together. The service is expected to include worship performances, personal tributes from family members and ministry colleagues, emotional video presentations reflecting on his decades-long ministry journey, and moments of prayer celebrating the faith-centered legacy he leaves behind. Several individuals close to the family explained that organizers wanted the memorial gathering to focus not only on mourning, but also on celebrating the extraordinary humanitarian work and spiritual influence Rev James Robison carried throughout his lifetime. Over the years, his ministry reportedly helped provide food, clean water, and support to vulnerable communities around the world through Life Outreach International initiatives. Supporters online reacted emotionally after hearing the memorial plans were finally being revealed publicly. Many viewers admitted they had been anxiously waiting for updates regarding the funeral and church arrangements after rumors and misinformation surrounding burial details began spreading online earlier in the week. Family representatives reportedly requested patience during the planning process because several portions of the funeral arrangements involve private family decisions and ministry coordination requiring careful preparation. In recent days, misleading reports regarding burial locations and service details caused confusion among supporters, prompting loved ones to emphasize that only official announcements should be trusted moving forward. As details surrounding the church service continue spreading publicly, emotional tributes honoring Rev James Robison have also flooded social media from pastors, churches, public figures, and longtime viewers who followed his ministry for decades. Many supporters describe his broadcasts as a source of comfort during some of the hardest moments in their lives. One emotional supporter wrote online that his voice brought peace during chaos, while another described him as one of the few ministry leaders who truly made people feel seen and encouraged. Similar reactions continue appearing across platforms as old sermons, interviews, and ministry clips resurface online. For many people, Rev James Robison represented more than a television preacher. His story itself became deeply inspiring to supporters worldwide. Born under extremely difficult circumstances, he often openly shared how faith transformed his life journey after childhood struggles and hardship. Over time, he became one of the most influential evangelical voices in America, while also focusing heavily on humanitarian outreach and global mission work. As preparations continue for the memorial service, ministry leaders connected to Life Outreach International have reportedly been working closely with family members to ensure the ceremony reflects Rev James Robison's lifelong emphasis on hope, compassion, and faith, rather than sadness alone. Several longtime friends and ministry colleagues are expected to participate during portions of the service, including pastors, humanitarian leaders, and fellow Christian broadcasters who worked beside him throughout different stages of his career. Organizers also plan to showcase portions of his most memorable sermons and outreach projects during tribute presentations honoring the enormous impact he carried over multiple generations. Outside the church where the service is expected to take place, supporters are already discussing plans to gather with flowers, candles, and memorial signs honoring Rev James Robison's life and ministry legacy. Some individuals have reportedly traveled from different states, hoping to attend the service personally after following his broadcasts for decades. Meanwhile, conversations surrounding burial arrangements remain more private. Family representatives reportedly chose to keep portions of the final burial details limited publicly in order to preserve peace and intimacy during the graveside ceremony itself. Several ministry supporters online expressed understanding and appreciation for that decision, emphasizing that loved ones deserve privacy while navigating such an emotional period. The emotional atmosphere surrounding the upcoming service reflects how deeply Rev James Robison's influence extended beyond church walls alone. His television ministry reached audiences globally, while humanitarian efforts connected to Life Outreach reportedly fed hundreds of thousands of children and provided clean water access to communities in need. As memorial preparations continue, many supporters are also revisiting older interviews and memorable broadcasts involving Rev James Robison. Emotional clips showing his calm speaking style, passionate sermons, and compassionate outreach work continue spreading rapidly online while audiences reflect on the enormous legacy left behind. Several pastors connected to the memorial planning have also encouraged supporters to view the upcoming funeral service not simply as a goodbye, but as a celebration of a life dedicated to helping others through faith, encouragement, and humanitarian compassion. At the same time, many viewers admit the emotional reality of the loss still feels difficult to process fully. For generations of supporters, Rev James Robison's voice became part of daily life through broadcasts, conferences, and ministry programs watched inside homes across the world. One longtime supporter commented online, "It feels like losing someone who has been part of our family for years." Another described the upcoming memorial service as a farewell to one of the last truly comforting voices in Christian broadcasting. As the official service date approaches, supporters worldwide continue preparing emotionally for what many believe will become a deeply moving and unforgettable farewell honoring one of the most influential evangelists of modern Christian media. And while the funeral plans may now finally be coming into focus publicly, many people believe the true focus of the memorial will remain on something far greater than ceremony details alone: the extraordinary legacy of faith, compassion, and hope Rev James Robison leaves behind for millions of people around the world.